Welcome to Rensselaer Field in East Hartford, Connecticut. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Akron Zips and the Connecticut Huskies. Reese Davis along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. And the Zips will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Lang. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. The Huskies offense to go on the attack first. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Let's go. The run inside. It's Christian. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Guys, for just a second, let's talk about you. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a crease. It's Christian. There's a crease. At the 30. The tag. Touchdown, Husky. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he caps things off with a scintillating 68-yard scoring run. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. The Zips offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. Send the tight end in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Fires to the big fella. Trucks through the defender. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of that.
Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. On fourth down, going to the air. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Got him. Could not make his way to the corner.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Quickly out to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. The Zips are moving quickly down the field. Running inside, it's Williams. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. Converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. With the catch, it's Porter. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. He goes right back to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Ross. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work.
Here we go. Ready.
The short hands, it's Ross. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. In the red area, it's Christian. I got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UConn! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Trying play action. Still looking, on the move. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Wants to adjust the pattern. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 3rd down play from the gun. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times early in this game on 4th down, guys, but with this field position,
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
They'll run it. It's Christian. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
They were handed a gift with this great starting field position, but they've done nothing with it. It's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Huskies! Quick strike through the air for the score.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Zips ready to go on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line.
At the 37, and that's good enough for a first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. He's got the back in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Zips are in the hurry-up.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Buys a little time with his feet. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. You saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit, and it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And you've got to go for this on 4th down. I mean, this offense hasn't even punted yet in this game anyway, and they've gone for it on 4th down a few times early. But the field...
But, guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and, man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. On 4th down, looking to pass. Looking for a big play. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
Man, those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
He's going to take off. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Slings it downfield. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Makes the catch, and he's free. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their 2nd. And and they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Here we go. Ready.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. He splits the uprights, and that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our college football update show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 6 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Buckeyes getting a banner day from their stars on the road. To pick up victories away from home, that's the mark of a focused team. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Let's check in now on some of the other action today, as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing. Now back to your game in East Hartford. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. UConn has it teed up to start this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Hey guys, the Zips head coach told me at the half, the message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Appreciate that, Holly.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Zips are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Gant. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give is to Williams. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He wants to change this route. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
On the play. That's a first down for the offense.
Running inside, it's Williams. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Akron!
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing.
24, Akron, 7.
Coming out with it, it's Lang. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the line. But, and he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. UConn quick to the line.
Man, this guy is so dangerous with the ball in his hand. That was an RPO. He got that thing behind the line of scrimmage, but once he had it, he made one quick cut, and that was it. His speed, his elusiveness, he is so dangerous. Defense just couldn't corral him, and he rips off a huge play on what was a very, very short throw on the RPO.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Christian. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Christian. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gant. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Zips right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Running into the open space. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
It's got to be frustrating to be this quarterback in this game, too. He just has never had confidence being able to step up in the pocket and deliver throws. When he gets flushed, they're still taking away all the throws down the field. It's just been one of those days.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Burris. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Zips have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming.
Booster! Slide! Where did he go?
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bold up. Picked off, and this one could go all the way back. Touchdown, Huskies. A pick 6.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out whether they've tried. Whether they've tried throwing it, they've been creating takeaways. You get the pick 6 right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Over the middle, it's Williams. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? He'll try to do it himself. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. And the Zips can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. On the ground, it's Gant. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Grab behind the line. It's Burris. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. A one-sided game like this one and you suffer an injury, that is not ideal. The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He tries to take the top off. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
In this situation of the game, it's so hard for the offense to throw it because by a lot, so the defense knows you're throwing it. They've got all these extra DBs out there, little fast guys that can break on the football. The windows are so small to throw into, and that's what happened on that last play.
Turning it on! They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And here's the on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Zips with the 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Wants to keep it in the air. That's caught. It's Mason. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And the Zips, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The run inside. It's Williams. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. The Zips come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And they get another first down. And this offense right now, man, it's just death by 1,000 cuts, right? Like not a lot of big plays, but they're finding ways to continue to move the football to get first downs. And a lot of times, man, the wear-out factor will come. You run a bunch of plays, and this defense can get tired.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Works the middle of the field. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. He's got it on the move. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Zips.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And with the extra point, they're down 31-14. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, here on the Huskies sideline, this has been a terrific start for this transfer running back. As you know, they brought him in here for a reason, and he has lived up to those preseason expectations and all of his hype. I've seen him talking with his teammates on the sideline, being a good leader, and every time he's touched the ball, he's made something positive happen. Late in the game, he wants to just finish this, but finish it in the end zone and really seal his victory. Guys?
Holly, thank you. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to